What's up, everybody? This is Travis from Candid at the Movies, and today I will be reviewing the upcoming action thriller film known as Land of Bad. Now, it does star Liam Hemsworth, Luke Hemsworth, and Russell Crowe. This movie is about a group of guys that go into the Philippines to go get this one terrorist, and basically they get stranded, and they have the hope of Russell Crowe's character, who is a drone missile specialist, and they have to give him the eyes on the ground. Now, I can honestly say if you are a fan of Call of Duty or any type of action films like Behind Enemy Lines, you're gonna love this movie. But if you're a person that actually wants decent story and moments that aren't too crazy or more so unbelievable, this is not gonna be the movie for you. I can honestly say this film is something that is very interesting. One, I feel like this is a horrible title known as Land of Bad. It's not something that people are going to remember. You could have called it Badlands or just Badland. That might have worked better. You could have been funny and struck up a deal with Call of Duty and called this Call of Duty, and you might have won a lot more people over. This film is something I feel like early 2000s, late 90s enthusiasts of action films would have loved this film. The characters are, outside of Russell Crowe, the characters are just bare minimum. Russell Crowe gives you like a great performance, but with his character being fully developed, it's like they cut him out of the movie at times, which does not work. I honestly can say this film could have been better than what it actually was. Liam Hemsworth is not a bad actor. He's fine. But what doesn't work for him is when you're giving me an action film and he's coming out of moments where, oh, you should be hurt. Oh, he's definitely going to have some cuts and bruises. And then he miraculously comes out clean. Gets shot and then you don't even see the bullet wound. Gets a tooth knocked out and then all his teeth are still straight and you see nothing missing. Little stuff like that will actually throw you off on the film. But I will say they had some moments in this film that worked. I love seeing the skilled, fully trained guys that are all about going shooting and guns a-blazing. I like that they had the aspect of where they don't like a guy that's never been there, let alone being a drone specialist, where he's just giving people coordinates and not shooting his gun. That's a cool option to hear in a movie, especially a war film. But here they just knock that out like 10 minutes in. And then everything else happens in the movie. Like, it was just weird choices that they made. That's what I'll say. Odd choices were done in this movie. And especially when you're seeing all in the background, an NCAA game going on, how they're trying to mark the importance of that. And as my homie Neek, shout out to Neek, point out, they're trying to make it an NCAA game. Then you see in the background it says SEC Final. So, little inaccuracies. That's not big stuff that I know a lot of moviegoers are watching. A lot of you are just going to see something go bang, explosion, explosion. If you want to see that, this is the perfect movie for you. Bang, bang, explosion, all that happens, and a little bit of callbacks and a little bit of emotion. If you want to see that, this movie is honestly a A+. But if you're actually wanting to see a decent movie, I would give this movie honestly a C- just because it did what it needed to do, but it didn't execute it very well, in all honesty. But this movie doesn't come out till February 16th, so if you remember this movie, or if you do go see this movie, comment below, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if I'm wrong for it, because I'd love to hear a difference of opinions. But hey, this isn't Behind Enemy Lines, it's not that quality. And there are so many other better war movies that I would tell you to watch. Watch 1917. Even though it's set in the past, that's a better version of this film. But hey, this is Travis from Candid at the Movies. We appreciate you checking us out. Leave us a like, leave us a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see y'all at the next one.